Welcome to day 12 of the Advent calendar. We are halfway through. Well, I think we're halfway through. I had a real crisis of confidence yesterday about whether Advent calendars have 24 days or 25. Traditionally, I think they never had Christmas Day on them. That was the whole point, is the run up to Christmas Day, and then Christmas Day itself is obviously its own thing. You don't need an Advent calendar for Christmas Day. However, I think the modern ones all have a Christmas thing on it because you get an extra chocolate. So yes, I'm not really sure whether to do a Christmas. I'm trying to pronounce my T's more, but Christmas just sounds weird. Christmas. A Christmas Day edition of this because hopefully you're all going to be doing nice Christmas things of some description. So I don't know whether to do a Christmas one or not. Answers on a postcard, or, you know, postcard in YouTube form, which is to write a comment as to whether we think there should be a Christmas episode or not, or whether we stop on Christmas Eve and that's where we end things. Anyway, today I'm wearing one of my oldest makes that I think is still in use, in circulation. And it's so old that I'm really struggling to remember the pattern. I'm gonna put it, I always put, for all of these videos, I've put the details of what I'm wearing in the description box under the video. So I will look it up properly and put the right one, but I think it's the Laurel top and dress. The only challenge is who it's by. I want to say Closet Case Patterns. I may be misattributing. Okay, look in the description box. I will get it right. I'll look it up and I'll get it right in there. Sorry, I can't remember. This is in a fabric that my younger sister bought me for either my birthday or for Christmas. I can't remember which one. It's very cool. It's got branches on it, and every now and again, I'm trying to see in the thing if I can see one. Yeah, there's a little pink owl. Little pink owl. It's very cute. And she bought me lining fabric to go with it because the dress is underlined. So you line the pieces before you stitch it all together, which is kind of great. And she got me this pale pink. It's the most lovely fabric. I don't actually know what it is. I think it might be a cotton silk blend because it's so smooth. It's a really lovely lining. And I know she got them both from Dragonfly Fabrics, which I think she did, but it was probably 10 years ago. So I doubt they've still got them. But yes, it's lined in that. So the pink picks out the little owls, which is rather nice. And this is one of those outfits that every time I do a bit of a clear out of my wardrobe, I look at it and I think, do I wear that enough to warrant it still being in my wardrobe? And normally the answer is yes. So it's obviously a very simple shift dress. I made it in a quilting weight cotton. This is a quilting cotton, which probably isn't the perfect fabric for it because I think it would do better with a little bit more drape. It's quite stiff as dresses go. But I love the fabric, and every time I wear it, people always comment on it and say how nice it is. So it stays in circulation for that reason. So that's today's outfit. Today's joke, which is also Christmas themed, and I literally just read it and I can't now. Oh yes, I know, I remember it. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I'm really tired. My brain and thoughts and words, it's not quite happening today. Joke. What is the most popular Christmas wine? I don't like Brussels sprouts. Incidentally, my mother has said to me that I need to make sure that I keep my volume of speech at a reasonable level because she can't hear me when I go all conspiratorial. Which is the best description ever and I'm holding on to for the rest of my life. So I'm sorry when I kind of go all quiet. I am going conspiratorial. I will try to remember to do that. And then in the edit, I am now trying to put the volume up on those clips so you can hear me properly. Sorry if you can't. I apologise. Thanks, Mum, for the feedback. Love you. So today's Advent hack is coming up. As we said, number 12 for halfway through, possibly, the Advent calendar. And I will see you again tomorrow for day 13. Bye.
Today's tip is a nice, simple one that many of you may already know, but on the off chance you don't, I'm going to share it. When you are stitching around something like this lovely little rectangle here, as we so often do, and you need to leave a gap in your stitching, either to turn it through at the end or because you're going to have to slip stitch something, A way to remember that you need to stop sewing is to mark it by putting your pins into the fabric in a slightly different orientation to the ones that you're using the rest of the way around. One way to do this is to cross 2 pins over so that you create a little X, and then when you come round to stitch that point, you'll remember that you need to stop. Another thing that I quite often do is put 2 pins next to each other in parallel very close together to remind me. If you are super colour coordinated, which I am not, you could always use the same colour pins all the way around and then switch to a different colour when you get to that point. But it really depends on you. But using your pins as a way to mark and remember that you need to stop sewing somewhere can be very handy.